Hello and welcome back to the PK Scramble tournament. This is going to be a race between Sitake and Pebble. I'm going to be doing some of your commentary. I'm Ari, and I'm joined today by Sofnum. Hi, Sofnum.
Hello, how are we doing today, Ari?
Not bad, not bad. The storms missed me, so
Yeah,
I'm thankful
that's
for that.
good. We have Symbols versus Soda today. Um, on the screen here for our names.
This, so Big O is my favorite symbol, but I did not actually realize we had a slash symbol available.
Yeah, I don't know why the dog is a slash, but I haven't looked through it all. I also enjoy the big O or whatever circle, whatever it's supposed to be.
Largest O. The
Largest
variable
O.
width font the game is like barely crams it into places. I love it.
Yeah, it's wonderful. And we go ahead and get started here. For those of you who don't know, this is PK Scramble. PK Scramble is a key item open world style randomizer set in Earthbound. So we have various locations that we'll be checking. Some of them will give us teleport locations, like the Buzz here gives us Dalam today. And other places will give us key items, which will help us advance. So
For today, our specific flag set, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's max item level is like 35 or something. So that means lower than expected items. However, they're unscaled, so whatever it could be is basically random instead of proportional to where you are. And I believe enemy spawns are also dialed down 30% or something. Scramble is actually normally slightly less than vanilla Earthbound, but this is even less.
yes, I do believe those are the changes. Those were the changes yesterday, so hopefully it didn't change. But yeah, so you'll see our runners probably checking a few more boxes. Boxes will be a little bit more valuable since they're unscaled, so you can get something that's out that would normally be out of logic.
Yeah, early on, I think there's still value in checking them, but as you get later into the seed, you're still looking at the same random pool. So unless you're really hoping for something in particular, probably early on will be most of your checks.
Yeah, for sure. We both get Foresight out of Lear's little hut here. Unfortunately, Satake has to talk to Lear on his way out. Just sad. And that's a pencil eraser.
I'm glad you caught it. I couldn't quite read it. It got all garbled for me. That's the old satellite right there.
Yeah, it happens. Shitage's screen is also just a little bit more, and we have a Jeff.
Oh, good. This is always an interesting start to me. So most of the game's logic will likely be scaled to you having 2 children in your party. Jeff has 60 HP, so he's got a few levels, but not many. So that's the reason why I think the game's logic expects you to have Jeff for pretty much the whole game here. And if you don't find good Jeff items, it can actually make things a bit more difficult for you. Because if Jeff can't really pull his weight, then the enemies are scaled up a bit harder, and then you're kind of stuck. But there's a stun gun for Jeff, so that'll probably do for at least the early game.
Yeah, that'll help. Jeff is, as you said, is extremely item based, so if you're looking for those lockers that might contain like a bazooka, would be excellent to have, and is within item cap. So
Bazookas as low as level 35. That's awesome. I didn't know that.
yeah, we had them last night, so I'm assuming that means they're within item cap.
Must be okay.
So you can get some nice items, but Jeff's very item based. His levels don't help as much as they could. And we got a coin of slumber from the Mr. Baseball Hat kid.
Not great, but it's better than the hats at least. So
yeah, it's there. We have it. Heavily armed Pokey is behind the sharks, along with
a nightmare of some form.
And unfortunately, so normally when we're talking about scaling, you can check that chest, and the chest will tell you, hey, this is scaled so that they're all going to kill you or whatever. But in this case, since chests aren't scaled, you get no information until you go fight this party punk.
And this was not the way to go. Yikes.
It is not being a very nice race, and it looks like Sitake is gonna take a death. We're gonna go all the way back to our bedroom too, I believe.
Still trying to power through. I don't think this is just gonna be too much, I think.
Yeah, Dragon Warrior, Dragon Lord strats, heal every other turn, see if you get through it.
I respect it. The payoff would have been quite a bit of experience, at least. So I think it's still worth trying.
Yeah, and you're kind of right there. Looks like Sitake is going to head to Foresight now, where Pebble's kind of already got a head start on the sort of wonderful maze that is Moonside here.
And checking the Moonside items as well. That's, I'll say, a little less common, especially that present down there.
Yeah, the ones that aren't, like, on your way are going to be a lot less common, I would say. These pumps have a little bit of hit points, though. Not hitting quite as hard as the sharks, but not too bad. Some good levels there, though.
So yeah, Pebble will be slightly ahead for now, but eventually Pebble will need to get that information about the sharks, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you would think eventually. It's just that Sitake has done things in slightly different order. There's which is a nice single-use item, but not exactly or counter side.
Counter Sai is it makes stupid sound effects. It's my favorite item. But ignoring that, if you are fighting, the perfect enemy or boss for it, it's actually not a bad item. Shut them down so they're not able to use PSI attacks. And if that's all they've got, well, then you've just got a free fight.
Yep, and Pebble doing the skip there, the really easy, but where you don't have to talk to the invisible person several times and it doesn't interrupt you. You just have to go to the bottom of that room. It's pretty easy, but it's kind of neat. And Carpainter is playing the role here of inside boss.
Yep. And this seems like it was definitely, if not the first way the game expected you to go, definitely up there for top.
And we got a meteorite piece out of it, which doesn't really help us at all.
The fans want the. I can only hope we hear the actual sound effect.
Yeah, maybe we heard it yesterday. Maybe we'll get desperate in a fight and turn on the counter side unit again, just so we can hear it. So, heading out to the dunes, seeing what Bolt Cave is going to have for us today, I guess. Where we're going to go. I don't really know where else you go at this point.
I think this is the only other option.
As far as I know. As far as I can figure out here what's it got. Mining for diamonds. Alright.
Yep, that opens up quite a bit. That makes sense.
Yep. So we're going to come in here. Ooh, some nice stutters there around the sneck.
King Sneck. Pebble's Run is officially blessed.
Get some items here. Mice being a really, really great item that everybody should pick up at all times. We got a teddy bear. Teddy bears are nice.
Yeah, especially early. Yeah, that's a nice find.
Yeah, I guess if they're your 5th party member and it's like trailing out and... Oh, and we have smiles today in the mole cave. Very weak smiles. Yeah, I wonder if Logic wanted you to do this basically first.
They could be. These guys, I believe their health gets scaled down a bit compared to other slots. So it could just be that too.
Yeah. I was listening once when Jay Tomar was explaining exactly what happened, so it's not exactly a 5th if I remember right, but it's like maybe a 4th. But yeah. Just not really posing a large problem for our runners here right now. Oh, and freebie fights. Yeah, this is the early dungeon for sure.
Alright, so I don't expect either runner to have too many issues here in Mole Cave, or the cave, whatever. They're going to get a diamond.
Not Mole Cave.
There are moles in that cave.
Yeah, exactly. But it's not the Mole Cave. Mole Cave only has one mole in it.
But they're going to get the diamond. That will unlock access both to another key item, and also they could take the bus to Threed. So that's kind of what I meant when I said this will bust the seed wide open, if there are folks that are not too familiar with this randomizer.
Yeah, and then Threed is going to have another kid check for us. So hopefully Paula, but anybody would be nice.
And Boogie Tent will be an option because Jeff is in the party.
Yep. Oh, did we see what Jeff's item was?
Are we gonna get... Ooh. Pack of bubblegum.
Oh.
But we don't currently have Winter's access, I don't think. But it seems like it would be a likely choice for teleports now.
Yeah.
Sometimes the randomizer's logic will just give you dead items. But when you get an item like that, you can often expect to actually use it.
Yeah, the stuff you get from the early checks, just the way that it does its search, you're going to end up using most of your early items and teleports, so I think that's why the top runners have a tendency not even to do all of ONET necessarily first. It's just like, here goes the logic.
And that makes sense. Personally, I like the XP from just clearing out the want stuff first. But then you wind up with a seed like this where it seems like it may, if it's in logic, it's far, far later. And then I take the same death that Sitake took, so...
Oh, I think I take that death every time. I think that's got the diamond. Go back to Fourside, turn in our diamond, go to 3, pick up whatever kid's there, fight a boogie tent. Be a good time will be had by all. And maybe we'll get vanilla signed banana here, and then we have monkey access.
We have signed banana, actually.
Do we?
Yeah.
When did we get signed banana?
Was that out of Moonside?
I didn't say it was meteorite piece, I thought.
Oh, it was meteorite piece. Well, we got it from somewhere. Maybe the library.
Oh, yeah. Maybe the library.
That one is near the highest on my list. That was Monkey Invitation that we saw there, by the way. It's high on my list because it's a sanctuary, so you're almost certainly going to need to do it, like, no matter what. And then you also get another key item out of it. So if you think you can handle fighting the sanctuary, that's pretty much all it takes, at least for me personally, to go run in there. And Sitake got the photo skip there, it looks like, so well done.
Really nice. I did notice that Pebble did not get the photo skip. Should mention while we're in transit and kind of covering each other's steps here. We keep talking about the logic. So the way that the Earthbound PK Scramble works is that the AI, the seed generation, it picks a path through logic. So it'll kind of pick a random thing that it can do. It'll do that, and it'll just keep doing that basically until it finds a path to Gygus or whatever. And it assigns levels based on the path that it has chosen. So you kind of want to follow the logic, because if you get out of logic, you end up dying to sharks, basically, as we saw earlier. So as I'm a little quiet, I will try and speak up and move my microphone closer. I have a tendency to move away from it.
Yes.
So,
And I don't know the exact inner mechanisms of the randomizer and how exactly it determines what path it's going to take and what it considers acceptable or unacceptable.
but it does. But when scaling, it considers how many kids are in your party and everything. So it's pretty neat. Which is why it's almost always good to grab kids when they're available.
It does also seem to have some concept of how long a seed probably takes. So usually it doesn't pick too egregious of a path through the seed. It won't pick all of the longest checks ever.
Yep. And Sitake taking care of this first sanctuary did list it as the first one. That's another nice thing that the PK Scramble will tell you, is it'll tell you what sanctuary in logic each one is. So it says this is your first sanctuary. And it did. I got Shiny Spoke. And Pooh was hiding under Threed. I didn't see if we've checked Pooh item yet, but looks like we're gonna go fight Boogie. Oh, we're gonna go use our zombie paper. Oh, and then fight Boogie. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, I see the logic there. Given that we've already gotten the meteorite piece and we just got the zombie paper, I would think you're probably going to have to walk it into Saturn Valley. You're probably not going to find that teleport, but maybe. You never know. You could hold out and see what happens. But you're already right there, so you may as well just turn it in.
It's quite a walk, so...
The first half of the turn in, at least. If you don't want to do the whole walk yet, yeah, that's totally up to you. I feel like, yeah, it wouldn't really probably be worth it unless it really is the next critical thing you need to do. And then, boy, if you did it now, that would be one of those what do they call that? When you make a decision in one of these randomizers and that's the thing that clearly wins it because you chose something that most people wouldn't do.
I don't know if there's a specific term for it. We've always just called it taking the risk. But
yeah, that's fair.
It is a risk to kind of go quite out of your way. You want to do quick checks. You want to do easy checks. Looks like Pebble's gonna go ahead and get this sank as well. This one comes with an item. Most of them don't. So you do actually see most of the time the runners will save sanctuaries for the end. It just makes sense. You'll be a higher level. It'll be faster. Sometimes location does make a difference and you just want to take care of big step while you're there. But for the most part, it's track down all the things you need and then finish it all off.
Aha. Here we are. It's Mole Cave. No, wait, dang it.
It's Mole Cave again. That wasn't a very Mondo mole. In spite of the name, animal was very small. And Sitake deciding just to immediately fight Boogie Tent, not even picking up poo.
I guess yeah.
I mean,
Words. Technically, that's the fastest path to not go up and then all the way back down.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd do it. I don't have that kind of.
Yeah, I'd be worried about the fight, and then I would have been, man, I wish I had whoever in my party.
Yeah. Any actual character you get is good here. You could get Birdman, one supposes.
Heck yeah. Buff Bird.
Buff Bird is great. Buff Bird is great until you get to Gygus. But Buff Bird is great. Buff Bird doesn't know not to hit Gygus.
That is true.
Looks like
I'd
Pebble's
still
gonna
take
go. It looks like Pebble's gonna go see about these sharks here.
This might still be really rough, but with the addition of freeze, it might be doable.
Well, Teddy Bear's gone already. Freeze did 117 and didn't take him down. Ooh.
Yeah, the freezes are hitting for full. And there's the runaway.
Yep, bye. We're done. No more.
I think that is still the right choice. Even if you clear that shark, you would get the XP, and that's a plus. But that item that you would get is probably not going to be particularly useful. It's going to be outside of the logic for Sank. Probably.
And even, I mean, even if you get anything locked behind that is going to be scaled likely be scaled even higher. So you're just setting yourself up for punishment. Now we got some bubble rockets at least. Yeah, nice use of teleport to get past the annoying little mole there. Pebble doing everybody's favorite monkey cave. Yes, I have pizza. Yes, I have a protein drink.
The Monkey Bouncer, one of 2 unique sprites for PK Scramble.
Unique sprites? That one I don't know. I don't know how many unique sprites there are.
Well, okay, I suppose some of the bosses have like their own sprites now, and that is really cool. I shouldn't like downplay that part. I meant though, like specifically for Scramble.
Yeah. I know that we've got the Gatekeeper Ghost. I don't know if the Gatekeeper Ghost has their own sprite.
Nope.
Yep, we got a bazooka though.
Yep, there's another bazooka.
That is great to have.
Jeff is officially useful for most of the rest of the seed.
Go, Jeff. Tiny Ruby. Didn't catch what the teleport was.
With Pebble finally gaining the information about the want check, it looks like Sitake closed the gap a fair bit. It's still just a tiny bit behind.
Yeah. I mean, this race is still neck and neck at this point. Like, a little bit ahead, but just inches.
And here it is, the mildly uncomfortable check. When you have the pack of bubblegum, you get the teleport to Winters. Do I go to South Winters, or do I put it off till later?
So, South Winters is an extremely long and fun check, but you do get to ride Tessie. I mean,
you get Tessie, you get a sanctuary out of it. My concern is going down there and then you have to go back and do the Starman base later.
Go back and do Stonehenge, yeah.
The Geez Billy 2 Tessies.
We might, I mean, depending on which way our runners decide route, we may get dual Tessies.
Oh no. What is...
What is Sitake
I don't know, but I love it. He's trying to get around the mole and then got the monkey to misbehave.
It's so bizarre. Pebble picking up the teleport out of Delon. I'm probably going to do Pink Cloud while we're here, I would guess. So we don't have to come back since we got the carrot key. Great. Okay. Where are we going? Oh, Stocky's going to go do the same thing. Or something similar.
Going to heal and maybe save.
Heal or Sunstroke.
And then if you want to do this teleport, you can talk to that guy, or you can talk to the guy in front of the rope, your choice. If you're already going in there to heal, then okay, I guess the choice is clear.
Yep. I believe that was Summers. It kind of flashed by pretty quickly, but I believe that was a teleport to Summers, which at this point unlocks Scaraba and another teleport. But maybe it'll be Lost Underworld and we're going to do the Fire Cave again.
You know, I haven't seen that in a long time. We haven't had a Spinosaur seed in ages.
I know. I quite enjoy the Lost Underworld. I think it's probably my second favorite area. Favorite area, of course, being Dungeon Man. Dungeon Man is the best area.
I like Dungeon Man.
I like Dungeon Man. I like the music.
Oh no, Pebble!
Pebble, what are you doing?
You got caught.
Lost. Or caught, yeah. It's rough to get by that one hole there. But not really a huge concern. Just despawn some of these fuzzies. This hole, right? Or no, not this one.
It's this one.
This
if you
hole.
just hold left, it should be okay.
Sometimes there's a butterfly there, and sometimes there's a monster there.
This is just my chance. Everybody tells me to just hold right in Pyramid. I'll just tell you to just hold left in Pink Cloud.
We got a Starman Jr. for our second sank.
He's surprisingly nasty. Since you don't have a Buzz throwing up psychic shields, he actually hurts the whole party quite a bit.
Yeah, not great, but honestly, not really ever great, because as Starman scales up, his magic scales up too, so he'll always be hitting you pretty hard. Ooh, we lost Pooh.
Yes, Mad Kit. Paula's name is Yellow, and was the dog's name Starry, I think?
Dog's name was Starry. Our favorite thing is Sprite, I believe.
Is Sprite the one they got rid of and replaced with Starry, or is that the other? Is that like Sierra Mist?
No, it's Sierra Mist that they replaced with Starry. I don't know why, but who knows.
I don't know. I barely drink soda anymore. I've been working on that, so only when I go out to eat someplace, then it's allowed.
No, I'm the same way. I've been taking soda out of my diet.
It got real easy when they started charging $1 billion for it. It's not worth it.
Yeah, we're done.
Sitake, the fight there with Starman Jr. was scary for a brief moment, but got through it.
We did the meteorite turn in on Pebble's side.
And the teleport was
Got a
indeed
repel
Saturn Valley.
sandwich. Got another bomb, but we got a repel sandwich. I'm pretty excited about that. Repel sandwiches are great kind of towards the end game. They make it so that you can actually get through the Cave of the Past. Without them, it is... What? What?
Obama soda?
Soda?
I don't.
Okay. Yeah.
My meme foo is weak.
Yeah, I'm missing something here. We're gonna have to. We will have to ask Pebble at the end about the Obama soda. Oh, I guess it's a meme. Google says it's a meme.
Well, if Google says it's a meme, must be a meme.
Yeah, it's kind of the way I'm looking at it here. It's like, okay, I guess whatever works. Let's just go.
Ooh, caught by the cultist. Especially with spawns turned so low, what an unlikely spot for a cultist.
Deciding that the Tessie ride is good for us today. Those are UFOs. Ooh, and a
Nice teleport alpha.
Teleport, wow. That was really slick through there. Ooh, and Pebble trying to teleport out of the cabin fight.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if they intentionally ended that teleport.
I kind of doubt it. Because it immediately spawned Pokey.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you won't get another. You might have one frame right when the teleport ends. I guess I'm not 100% sure, but
Yeah.
you basically don't have a chance to fix it.
And yes, let's see everybody's Tessies in chat. So don't forget all your memes too. What if we traded Pokemon cards under the Tessie? That sort of thing.
Oh, I gotta use my hard-earned Earth Bucks.
Oh yes, there we go. What if the Tessies kissed? Snakes are running away. That's always good. Oh, and we're gonna go to Tucson the hard way.
Backwards, Tucson. Yeah, so we are going to see quite a bit of divergence here. You get, let's see, one check, you'll get access to more exit mice, so that's a plus for reverse Tucson. You don't get another check because you don't have Paula yet, but you'll reasonably find Paula. Yeah, I think reverse Tucson's a pretty decent play when it's available.
It hasn't treated Pebble so badly here. I guess with the decreased spawns, maybe it's just that much easier to Peaceful Rest Valley. There is the pond from Pond Cave, the famous pond. We have the silliest namings for our things.
There's a tiny pond there now. It's Pond Cave.
It's Pond Cave. We call Mole Cave the cave that has a mole in it, but it's not the only cave that has a mole in it. It's just the cave with the mole. Let's see what Apple Kid has first. I like when Apple Kid has some food in his house to give him. Yeah, you can have this pizza I found in your garbage can.
Ooh, going right for it.
4 sync. That's not too bad. That'll be 3 syncs on Sitake side, too. Means we are a Sanctuary and Paula away from goal mode. Paula probably being behind the yogurt dispenser.
There's a good use of obscure game knowledge, but yeah, Frank is weak to paralysis. Not that you should ever have it when you fight him, but it's real useful in randomizer.
Yeah, there's a lot of those like little hidden things in here that's like, you know, you can freeze this or paralyze that. It's just like, okay, fair enough. Get some more exit mice. Frank did not last very long, so... Did you happen to see what Apple Kid gave us? Must have been the yogurt dispenser.
Must have been the yogurt dispenser. We just saw Hawkeye from Apple Kid Mouse.
Okay. Looks like maybe we're gonna
go back and
reverse.
Yeah.
Bottle rocket's nice to have. We still have our BBR too.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I love to see the Hawkeye get used in a seed, but we're getting pretty far into this one.
No,
I think it's run out of time.
No. We're not seeing the Hawkeye. I don't think. Paula's going to be up here with Monotoly. Let's see, what would give us a sank? And then it'll be Key to the Shack, probably. That's my guess. And then we'll have 4 sank in go mode and all that happy stuff.
Could be. Might be still one level removed where you have to go back to twos and turn in the Paula check.
Yeah. Probably the next likely answer.
Oh. Robots being jerks.
We got away from it.
I'm always impressed, specifically by Sitake's menuing. Just because English is not primary language of Sitake, and his menus are just as clean as mine, if not cleaner.
He's really got that down. So the digger giving us a little bit of business here. Not a lot, but a little bit. Oh. Just annoying, not hard.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a little bit harder.
Brain food lunches. It's probably worth it.
Pooh just cannot stay standing up.
What border is this? We smashed the wall and it said "Get out of here."
Out of here, yeah.
Which flavor is that?
I don't know. I like the get out of here. I thought it was. I didn't know it was determined by flavor. I thought it was just random. Oh, my children are home. I'm going to mute here for a second.
All good. All good. Yeah, unless I'm crazy. It said, "Get out of here." Oh, you know, okay, I think earlier Pebble probably did intentionally bonk the teleport. So that Pokey would walk a shorter distance when you come through this part if you're going to do reverse Tucson. So having already started the teleport and then changing your mind in the middle of it, that's probably the fastest way to fix it. Because otherwise, Pokey's going to walk that entire long way down to you.
Do you, if you do the reverse,
yeah,
then you're going to trigger Pokey? I actually didn't know that either.
Well, I think you can if you're very slick. I think you can teleport around the trigger, but it's large on that side.
Yeah. You gotta wait for the pokes. Looks like Pebble is heading back to Happy.
Sanctuary cleanup.
Yeah, I guess so. We have the evil Manny statue on Sitake's side.
Yes, and that's the other half too. Once you get into the, I'll call it the open area, it's open compared to where you first have to get through. Once you're in that area, you have to be careful not to just teleport completely away.
Oh, you have to make sure to bonk.
Yep.
Yeah. Makes sense. So Sitake completing a little step here. Absorb the power of the land into his heart.
There's the green swirl. Oh, it's okay, J. Tolmar. There are many glitchless runners that have lost PBs to missing a teleport bonk.
Take where Sitake heads now. Back to first side.
Back to force. Did Sitake not do the sign banana check yet? Oh no, the yogurt check. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
I think most glitchless runners have kicked a field goal on that little narrow path leading to Master Barf. Because it seems like you would just bonk pretty much anywhere, but it's more open than you would think.
Right. And it does look like we have the key to the shack. So. To head to our favorite town, Odette, and go to Giant Step and take on whoever is there.
These robots are tricky. Once you have a party that's more than 2 kids long, where the robots spawn is critical to whether or not you'll be able to get around them.
Sitake.
And just a tiny bit too high.
Yeah, it's hard to get that around that desk there for the juke on this robot.
I actually find it easier for that specific case. When you choose, do you want a run button? Why not a walk button? That's where I use the walk button.
Yep, hold the walk button. It's a little bit easier. I have to do it sometimes in summers. The paths are very narrow in summers.
I should also do it in that little gap in 3, but I enjoy the ridiculous where you just like bonk against the wall on either side repeatedly.
Oh, yeah.
You like vibrate as you're going up. Pond Cave is another good example. Yep. Where it's just one pixel. You got to be in just the right spot.
Yeah, you can get through. The Pond Cave, like, there's some curves where you can kind of get through it, especially if you're not trying to stutter it. But yeah. Did that say 5th? Missed a thing. Deluxe.
Well, Pebble did not take the trip to Winters, right?
Not yet.
So that would make sense that it's 5.
Yes.
There it is. I don't know if we have audio on Pebble. I sure hope we did.
Oh boy, the counter psi unit. I don't know what
It's okay. I heard it in my heart, in my soul.
everybody heard it, right? Like everybody heard it.
Would you try to use PSI Shield? Oh, it didn't work very well. Oh, what a shame.
No. You're not supposed to be able to move. Keep solidified. Of course, we have 2 freeze casters now, so
For Fitz Sank, he's looking a bit nasty.
Yeah, our levels aren't really that high, I don't think. Which means Googie might be fun.
There we are.
Although I believe that Sitake is technically ahead by this point. Because
Yeah, Sitake has the much easier option for Magic Hand.
Right. And yeah, because they did already do the Tessie raid. Protractor on Shack. Surprised one of the monkeys doesn't ask for a protractor. Figure out what angle their tail is at.
There it is. We're gonna get randomized monkey cave items. There's the ruler monkey's new text when she wants a protractor instead.
Oh, what have I done? I want randomized monkey cave things.
It's just a curse. For each level of curse, one monkey in monkey cave wants a different item.
I want super simplified monkey cave where it's just a bunch of monkeys standing in a row. It's like 7 of them or whatever, and you just give them all the items. Oh, I don't think I'm going to repeat that on comms there, McGurk, but that is very nice.
The incredibly abbreviated monkey cave. It's just a bunch of monkeys standing around in an open hole. The speedrunning community was tired of clearing our cave.
I don't like it when Jay Tolmar says that they've got an idea for a bridge monkey cave.
I'm down. I love the good ideas. I love the bad ideas. I love the dumb ideas. Because sometimes you find some real creative ideas in there, and then it's a gem.
Remember when we all had to ice skate Boogie %? That was fun.
Oh, that was like a good month.
It was. And Pebble gonna go ahead and see some Googie.
I just loved the one before that too, where I made that boogie % seed. And half of the racers were like, "Oh, this is just nice. It's just some extra things, so you don't have to grind as much." And then the other half of the group's like, "No, Ari's giving us these things because he's done something to Boogie Tent at the end of the seed. I can't use a single one of these items until I get there."
Yes. I actually didn't race in that one. That one was good though. Cave of the Past. Oh, Cave of the Past. How I hate you. You have terrible enemies, and I mean the spawn rate isn't too bad because, as you said, it's turned down in this flag set. But...
Yeah. Well, we're gonna see how Magic Ant turns out, I think. Because between the two of them, it seems like the cave to go through winters is really going to pay off right here.
Yeah.
Boss guesses.
This is gonna be close.
I think Gygas's assistant's probably going to be Kraken, and I think the Sea of Eden Krakens will probably be Kraken, and I think Ness's Nightmare at the end will probably be Kraken.
So I think that the Guardians are going to be Frankenstein. I'm trying to think of what else we haven't seen. Diamond Dog. Oh, it's
Evertread. Hey,
you're
1
right.
out of 3.
Would you like to drop the protractor? Yes.
Yeah, Sitake walked too far forward. The party's 5 members long. That tail's definitely going to get caught.
Yeah, it's rough.
And Kraken is not playing. That's almost vanilla, like 1 step below. But Kraken is weak to paralysis, so the only thing to watch out now for is whatever is going to be Flash. So Sitake is pretty safe on that side.
That's not too much damage there on the Psychic side.
And Everdreezy's down.
Oh, and we go ahead and we just drop the teddy bear. Done us wrong too many times. We're just gonna go without.
Well, I mean, it is the Sea of Eden Krakens, so I got 3 out of 5 guesses right.
Oh, a pool of barf.
Very resistant to PSI, so this might not be a complete breeze. It is taking fire damage, though, so...
Yeah. Didn't seem to be taking too much damage. Or too little damage. So we're on prayer phase, it looks like.
This is probably the closest a Magic Ant versus Gygas race has been. But
yeah.
This Sitake has really got to have something go wrong here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sitake has this, assuming that like, the barf doesn't have a billion hit points. Although Jeff died.
Yeah. The burps are just nausea. It's not Dimedize or something insane. Nausea is nasty though. It's like 20 HP a turn.
And Mini Barf is defeated, so get your GGs out in chat here. As soon as we finish gaining some levels and get through here, we will officially be done. Looks like we are on the 3rd prayer, I want to say.
What the? McGurk, get out of the scramble seed.
Get out of my scramble. Sitake typically does not want to desire to come and talk to us, so we will just wait for Pebble to finish out here.
Yeah, sounds good. Sitake is always welcome if he wants to, but...
Absolutely,
But I know Japanese is very much his first language, so yeah. No pressure at all.
Have another prayer. Seems like we've stabilized, though, on Pebble's side. Still not.
Yeah, it
healing
seems like
enough.
this Gygus was actually pretty risky, really. No, you don't really have a good way to handle like just taking massive amounts of damage.
Yeah, I mean the levels are pretty low for Gygus, really. Cloud, Moonside. Yeah, Gygus is 32. Oh, and Sharks is 36.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Scourge of the Seas.
The Krakens were indeed almost vanilla, just under. And then what was that, 48 for Magic Hand Boss?
Yep, Mini Barf is 48.
So that's pretty normal, I would think.
And GG everybody's bitrate and GG Pebble. Twitch still cannot handle Super Nintendo RPG bitrate.
It doesn't seem as bad when it's randomized and Gygus isn't red.
It's not as bad too when it's not filling the screen.
That's true.
When it's filling the screen, it's real obvious. I love teleport. I love the kids brush their teeth. They all turn into zombies. I don't know why this makes sense, but
That's what happens if you don't brush your teeth.
you turn into a zombie.
Yeah.
Oh. Well. Why don't in those zombie movies they just brush all their teeth then?
Well, I think that's how it actually gets started. The toothbrush factories all kind of break down. There's nobody to make more toothbrushes.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Let's see if I can this comes something. Sorry, it's going to do it. Yes, and while we see if we are going to be joined by Pebble in the booth, our next race is Saturday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's going to be 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I can do math. And that will be decide who is actually going to... Just crashed in my house. That is going to decide who is going to fight Sitake for our next round, and it sounds like we are joined by Pebble. GG's Pebble.
Hey, GG. And GG Sitake. That was, Sitake's a good player, and I have no shame in losing to him.
For sure. I don't know if you have checked or had the chance to go back and look, but the biggest difference was Sitake actually did 5 Sanctuaries in Magic Hand.
Yeah, I had a feeling, because I thought I was being pretty efficient. So that I thought that there must have been a route divergence.
Yeah, right around when you did Reverse Tucson, that's when Sitake said, you know what, I will just go do Winters.
Yeah, I thought that I could cut out Tessie, and that might speed things up, but I guess he found 5 Sank over there. And in retrospect, maybe I shouldn't have bothered going to Tucson. I went there because I figured, well, I need exit mice anyway. That'll make it more time neutral to check Apple Kid.
And you'll get another check once you get Paula as well.
That too.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit. I think Reversed Tucson is probably generally a good play.
Yeah, it definitely did. It's definitely not like a fast thing to do, though.
No, definitely something you want to avoid, but you both did it, so.
Okay. Oh, we both did. Okay.
So that could, yeah. So.
Yeah, I'll have to watch the VOD for sure and see how Sitake got faster than me, because I thought I did pretty well this race, to be honest.
You did. It was neck and neck basically the entire time. Like,
Gotcha.
I mean, you can even see by the ending times. That's just Sitake was heading into Magic Hand just as you entered the Gugi chamber. So
Yeah, that's surely going to be faster for sure.
Yeah.
Also, my Gaius is a little slow. I don't know if the Logic expected me to have the Franklin badge, but that Thunder was setting for 120, so I was making sure to stay on top of healing Paula.
Yeah, I noticed that. That Gygus did not look safe at all. The freezes were hitting for quite a bit. The thunders were hitting for quite a bit.
Yeah, I felt kind of safe without OK Penance because Paula did have 120 hit points, but then that Thunder started making me second guess myself. Thankfully, it didn't wipe, especially since I bought a whole bunch of secret herbs.
Oh, I guess we're gonna ask about the meme.
Oh, yes, we were.
That was like a meme a couple years ago. I don't know if anyone saw that on Twitter. Well, first of all, I picked lemon lime flavor, so
Yeah.
all my kids and other things were lemon lime sodas, and yeah, it's just the meme of video of Trump going Obama, sadly, and then it cut to Biden going soda. As stupid as it sounds.
I mean,
I thought that I was like well known enough to at least scam though.
fair enough.
No, it's fine. I'm an old man.
Ari
It's
and I,
fine.
yeah. Ari and I are old. It's fine. Can't
Fair
keep
enough.
up with kids these days. Anyway, any final thoughts on our seed or the race or anything?
No, I think we covered pretty much everything. GG Sitake, good luck in the next round against whoever wins Fred Coughlin's race against who's he playing again?
One free Fritz.
Fitz. Yeah.
Fitz, yeah. So,
Yeah.
Yep. Fitz and Fred on Saturday at noon-ish. Check your local time. It's 11 a.m. PST. It'll be a lot of fun. So I am going to thank Jay Tomar for restreaming for us today and providing the wonderful images that Ari and I are able to blather over for roughly an hour. Thank you to Ari for co-commenting with me and sounding smart while I sound silly. And
Sure.
it's usually how I do
for...
a lead out. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks both of you for commentating. J Toll and Crimson Green for organizing, our restreamers, and thanks all my friends for coming out and supporting me. Love you all.
That was a great time. So thank you, everybody, and I will leave it to Ari for any last words.
Snack. Have fun. See y'all on Saturday. 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 Have fun. See y'all on Saturday.